So a courier came today with this. I'm pretty sure that everyone saw the girl that got her face paralyzed, allegedly from this. I can only check if I try it myself, right? Hi everyone, I'm so happy to be back with this format. I wanted to share with you a little pre-story about why I wasn't filming this format for some time. If you want to skip it, you can use timestamps, but it's kind of important and not so long, so I encourage you to listen. I was rethinking my workflow and the way I make content. I mean, I'm still very new to content creation, so it's not going to be the first time when I'm rethinking the way I'm working on my channel. I started my channel in the summer when I don't study, when I don't have the university, and I only had a full-time job. It gave me the freedom to work on my channel before my working day, after my working day, in the weekend. I had plenty of time. But then October, my study started, my university, and I studied a really hard thing for me. I was really overwhelmed with studies, but more particularly statistics. I had statistics in the last semester, and the course included 3 exams in statistics in one semester. It was so hard. I was crying after every exercise in statistics because I couldn't understand anything. But I set myself a challenge. I told myself that I will study as hard as I possibly can, and if I pass the first exam successfully, then I will get back to creating long format videos on YouTube. And I passed my first exam successfully. I passed my second exam with even bigger success, and I passed the final exam with excellent. To me, this is something that feels like a fairy tale. My plan was to film new releases every week, but just for you to understand the workflow, the search of these new releases, translating, visiting websites, visiting blogs, looking at Instagram profiles, takes me around 3 hours to make a research for one video. Then it takes me around an hour to an hour and a half to do my makeup, prepare the light, to set everything up for the video. Around 2 hours for filming if nothing happens, like today when I was filming for 4 hours because my technical staff decided that they want to stop working one by one. And then 10 hours editing again if nothing happens. Yes, I edit a video like this for 10 hours. I mean, I presume that that's because I'm quite new to YouTube, I'm new to editing, and I have this kind of perfectionist mindset. I mean, it's my thing, I'm sorry. So on average, I'm making this kind of video for 16 hours, which is 2 full working days. And don't get me wrong, I can do it. If I work the whole Saturday and the whole Sunday, I work like this anyway. I can upload a new releases video every week. I realized that I need to make a choice. Either I'm uploading a new releases video every week, but I don't have any other type of content, or I'm uploading different types of content like I want it to be, but I will need to post new releases video only once a month, let's say. And I finally chose to post this kind of videos with new releases only once a month. Yeah, I feel like it's healthier for my YouTube journey. I want my content to be different. I don't want to stick to the same format. And second, and it's only my personal opinion, I feel like me posting new releases every week somehow encourages this overconsumption. Like, it gives this kind of message like, look, there are new releases, and next week there are new releases, and here's the next week there are new releases. Like, you need to keep track of them, and you need to see if you want to buy them or not, and you need to decide right away because the next week there are going to be new releases. I just don't want this. I don't want to have this kind of message. I just don't want people to think this way. I don't think that it's healthy to buy something every week, really. Especially cosmetics, especially makeup. Unless you are a content creator, of course, or like a makeup artist. I honestly don't buy new makeup every week. I buy new makeup every month, and I buy new skincare every month. Not more than that. I will not have time to test products if I have something new bought every week. So yeah, I'm telling you all of this because I would like to have more transparency on my workflow, the way I think about this channel, what I have planned for this channel, how I see it, what's my vision on it. Yeah, I'm telling you all of this to be more transparent to my viewers. I just wanted to share what I'm thinking about this channel, what's my vision for it, what you can expect from the content so that you can decide if you want to stay or not. This is it. So let me know if you have any questions to my workflow. So this new releases video is going to cover January and February. I have a lot of material. The research for this video took 6 hours. So I decided to separate this in 2 videos. I don't want to overwhelm you. I don't want to overwhelm my MacBook because sometimes I feel like one more video and it's going to burn. Yeah, so this video will include only Korean brands. The next video will include some Korean brands and Chinese brands. Based on my other videos, I realized that there is a need for a disclaimer. Here in these types of videos, I'm sharing with you new releases and my opinion on them. If you don't see a color, a product, a concept the way I see it, it's totally okay with me. I'm completely fine with that. But if you feel offended by this, then this channel is probably not for you. Here, I want to create a community of people with different opinions, different preferences, different tastes, and different goals with makeup. I'm happy to have a variety of opinions here. If our opinions do not match and you feel offended by this, then we're not going to be friends. Okay, now we can start. Basically, I worked the whole working day, 8 hours, and now I'm back. It's evening already. I filmed some shorts. I filmed some shorts with new cosmetics. I did a makeup with new cosmetics. I was trying all of these things. I believe that the video of me trying them should be live before this one, so please check it. Every time when I'm filming new releases, I feel like I need to look on point with really good makeup, and it should not be like something so easy. But every time when I do this kind of makeup, I feel better, so I guess I will stick with this one. Anyway, let's move to the new releases. This is why we're here, all of us. I'm sorry if I will be looking at my phone from time to time, it's just that it's much easier. The research is like... Let's start with Dinto. On the 13th of January, they released a new collection. I'm not sure why they're calling it a collection. There is only one product. Maybe there are going to be more, but who knows? The collection is called Snedronningen. I'm sorry to all my Danish viewers if I'm pronouncing it completely wrong, but it translates into the Snow Queen, the fairy tale. And we have frozen lip jelly. So it's a lip product with 12 shades. It can be attached to your back or to your keyring, and it also has a metal applicator. I recently tried a product with a metal applicator. It was Doll Lip Essence. I really liked this product because of the applicator. It feels so nice, so cooling, so easy to apply when it's not a watery tint but something more essence-like. It's really pleasant to use, and I would love to compare a Korean formula to this Chinese formula. I ordered this one. Unfortunately, I don't remember in which shade I ordered it, but definitely something cool toned because I'm always on the hunt for a cool tone lip, especially if it's something mauve. I mean, it looks like an accessory for your bag, which I've never attached a lip product to my bag. But this applicator, especially in the summer, I know that the campaign is like winter based, but I feel like this kind of cooling applicator will be especially good and refreshing in the summer. I'm waiting for it. Another interesting thing which I decided to share with you, even though it's not so relevant. Dinto has a special line of products in Daiso, exclusively in Korean Daiso. The line is called Prelude Dinto, and it's very affordable. I mean, it's in Daiso. You probably know that it's a very affordable shop. There is a foundation for 5,000 won. I believe that I've never seen a foundation for 5,000 won. There's a powder for 5,000 again. I believe there is nothing more expensive than 5,000 won. And the target audience of this are teenagers, people who are just starting with makeup, just trying stuff, or people who prefer more affordable options, which is great. I fully support that, especially things like brow products, like brow pencils. I never buy expensive brow pencils. I'm not sure about the foundation. I saw some video reviews by Korean influencers. I didn't really like the foundation, but everything else looked quite alright, especially for the price. Let's see the Valentine's special edition Blur Glowy Mini Lip Tint Duo. What a beautiful packaging. Look at this pack. Oh, so Victorian, so beautiful. I kind of wish they made the packaging, the container of a tint also in the same theme, in the theme of the packaging. Not necessarily another color, but maybe they could add like an angel on it, because from what I saw on the website, the packaging is their normal packaging of the tint, but let me know if I'm wrong. There are two colors, truly unique shades, especially Victoria. It's like the darkest plum you can possibly eat. Okay, let's move forward to Lilybyred. They actually published a reel where they showed all the collections that they have released in 2024. I feel like it's such a cute, nice idea. I will leave the link to it in the description. I've lost my patience. I keep getting memories full message even though I've deleted everything already. I don't know what else is needed from me, so I took my old phone because I'm filming on my phone at the moment. We'll see many berry releases because it seemed to be very popular theme for collections and a popular color, especially red berries like strawberry, cherry. I personally love cherry. Cherry is one of my favorite berries. Cherry is one of my favorite smells, one of my favorite colors. I love everything cherry, even though for me, for my skin, the cherry color, the way I see it, is maybe a little bit too bold. Lilybyred have released a cherry collection on the 13th of January. It's called Cherry Belle Edition Collection. It includes an eyeliner. It has a unique cherry brown color. I'm afraid that it might look just like a light brown. Based on the swatches that I saw on their website and on their Instagram, on some swatches it looks really like a reddish brown, but on other swatches it looks just like a light brown color. Maybe it depends on the amount of layers. Then we have Cherish It palette. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like something that has been done already, right? But it looks like a combination of the palette Like It, which is 02, and 03 Neutral It, but it's more saturated. This is how I see it. As you can see from my face, I'm not inspired by that at all. Bloody Liar Coating Tint in the shades 19 and 20. I mean, nice colors. I don't think about cherry when I see them, and this is why I don't feel so inspired. Interesting thing that there is also a Love Beam lip balm in the shade Cacao Balm. It's a mini version. It's a gift with purchase if you purchase for more than 20,000 won on their website. I'm mentioning it because I saw it on yesstyle being sold separately. So if you really want a cacao lip balm, you can buy it on yesstyle. Unfortunately, the waiting time is like 21 days. Just keep in mind that it's a mini. What I actually loved is how they mixed the tint in the shade 20 and the cacao lip balm. This is exactly how I see cherry color. This makes me want to just buy it. I really want to have a product with this shade. Please, please give me a product with this kind of shade. I will buy it. There are two new colors to Love Beam Cheek Balm. 9, which they translated as Zesty Coral, and 10, which is Grape Pink. Zesty color, I believe, was already released, but in a mini version. And on their website it says, yeah, shades 9 and 10 now available in full size. I don't know why they decided to translate it as Zesty Coral and Grape Pink. I really like that the names of this Love Beam Cheek Balm, I'm so bad with names, I need to look them up all the time. The interesting thing with these Love Beam Cheek Balms is that every shade has beam in the end, because it's beam. I mean, like a sun ray. So every shade has something beam, like grape beam, zesty beam. And I feel like it could be like cute and nice if they would translate it in English the same way. But maybe it will not be correct to say in English, and this is why they decided to change the names completely. I love the shades. The orange is so juicy, like so summery. I don't like orange, so this is not for me, but I appreciate the color a lot. I want to see it on people. I really like grape color, and I mean, we will see a lot of grape colored blush and lip products in this year, because the brands will try to recreate the success of Romand with their Bare Grape shade that was so popular last year. I actually don't mind. I like the shade, so I would love to see more products in this shade. Let's discuss Glow. Glow haven't released anything new, but they will release an eyeshadow palette. I mean, this brand is so hyped up right now. Their concept is really appealing to me. I really want to try their product. Unfortunately, I'm not their target audience, which is completely fine. I feel like they're targeting more dry skin, sensitive skin, easily irritated skin. This is their targeted audience based on the ingredients of their complexion products, of their skincare products. This is what I think, and this is why most of their skincare products are not for me. The concealer is not for me, the blush is not for me. Maybe I could try BB cream, or what is it, a foundation. Again, I'm not sure that I can. I'm not sure that it will be completely for me. However, when it comes to eyeshadow, this is a more universal product. I want to buy their eyeshadow the moment they release it. Based on what I see, it's on a cooler side, but it has some neutrals, but the picture was made with a flash, so the colors are not so representative. Anyway, I'm really excited, really want to see it, please. Another brand I really like when it comes to the concept is Alternative Styria. They have released 3 new colors to their Balmy Cream Cheek as a part of their Milky Mellow collection. The colors are 8, 9 and 10. They're very white based, so not for deeper skin tones, unfortunately. They look cute. I feel like I have enough Milky blushes, so I don't think I want more. I'm kind of tired of using them all the time. But I have the formula, and you guys, so far this is like the best cheek formula that I've tried. I cannot stop using it. I fell in love with it the moment when I tried it. If you want like a blush that is pigmented and that just works, it just works, then it's this blush. It's so easy to work with, so easy to spread. It's balmy. When it melts under your finger, it's even a little bit, it becomes more liquidy. And it's on my cheeks right now, so I check the ingredients in all cream complexion products to see if they're going to clog my pores or not, and I didn't see anything suspicious. Another product will be launched on the 10th of February, which are going to be new colors to the Lip Potion Sugar Glaze. The colors are from 12 to 15. They're supposed to be softer with smooth and milky finish. Actually, these swatches remind me of 100%. I don't remember the name of the product, but 100% something. I will attach it, and these swatches remind me of those swatches. Not necessarily the shades, but how the formula looks on the lips. As for, they renewed so many of their products. Let's cover them one by one. They renewed Pro Taylor Big Glow Foundation New Class, and now the name is shorter so that I can pronounce it. Now it's just a Big Glow foundation. New packaging, new colors. They added more cool tones. There are 10 shades. All of them are light, so not very inclusive. But if you have a really pink undertone, not just pink undertone, but like pinkish looking skin, maybe you can take a look at 3C. This shade is like straight up pink, especially from the swatches that I've seen. If you're struggling with finding your foundation because you have like a pink colored skin, try to look into this one. Maybe it's going to be for you. OliveYoung Global was giving testers of this foundation, I believe, to every purchase for a particular amount of time. I'm not sure if they're still giving them, but I made the purchase, so I will receive the testers who will try this foundation and different shades with you in one of the videos. Don't know, do you want me to test it? Are you one of the shades? Because I would prefer to test something that has more shades, something that is more inclusive. I like the ingredient list of this foundation. I have, again, acne prone skin and my pores clog easily. And I like that there are no fatty alcohols, no thick emollients, no oils. I like the ingredient list a lot. There's also a new foundation brush, and I love the concept. I really like to see how people are drawing almost like they're painters, drawing on their face with foundation. I also do it for the videos, but actually in real life I don't apply foundation like that because I have big pores and I have like a special technique, not created by me. I just saw this technique. A special technique to apply foundation when you have big pores, especially here. And I promised you a video about the makeup hacks that are unusual makeup hacks that I've learned from Korean makeup artists. I mean, by watching their videos. And this hack is going to be in the video, so I will not share it right now. Subscribe if you want to see more. Look at me doing marketing for myself. Easy Blending Concealer is also new. There are 3 concealer shades and 3 concealer shades. Can you imagine to have 3 concealer shades? Is it really enough? And 2 color correcting shades, which are blue and green. I ordered the lightest shade of a concealer and a blue color corrector. I didn't notice that the applicator is unusual. It's like very long. I'm wondering why. It has a creamy formula that melts into your skin and gives a flawless finish. They're saying that it's like thicker coverage, but it feels lightweight. Interesting. They also renewed Couture Lip Tint Glaze. Available on OliveYoung from the 27th of January. I believe I saw it on OliveYoung Global. The brand says that they have perfected the formula of Couture Lip Tint Glaze. So they have improved the formula. There are bright shades, mute shades, and deep shades. Ooh, I'm really curious how deep shades are going to look on deeper skin tones. I really want to see it. Please, someone tag me in the swatches of that. I didn't pay much attention to this tint before I saw the swatches. Pink Pop. Ooh, beautiful color. Berry Soda. I need to stop. I have so many lip products, but I mean, the last 2 lip products that I bought are, I mean, this is such a disappointment. Unbelievable. A new color system. This is the color system. Designed by Espar to showcase hue, saturation and brightness in an innovative 3-dimensional way at a glance. Interesting. I mean, there are many colors, so I guess everyone can find something for themselves, I hope. Glow Edition, which includes the new Couture Lip Tint Glaze in Bold Berry and Ginger Peach, as well as a cushion, which I presume the cushion is the Glow foundation, but in the form of a cushion. If you buy a special set with cushion, there is a big glow stick radiance handy and keyring. All of this is available on OliveYoung. The Glow Edition, the new foundation, the new brush, everything is available on OliveYoung. If you want, it's already there. I mean, I'm not promoting anything, but I have a code with OliveYoung. I remember that I saw new colors of their palettes. I was scrolling through like the newest releases on one Korean shop, and I remember seeing the new colors of the palette. And I even remember that I was recommended a video just recently, of one Korean influencer who was trying the new colors. When I was looking through their Instagram and their website, I didn't find the new palettes, and I felt like someone is trying to deceive me. What is happening? Why cannot I find it? I genuinely could not find it, but I was sure that I saw 2 new colors of the palettes. So these are 6 and 7, Honey Oat Latte and Pink Oat Latte. This should be a renewal of their Oat Latte palette. I don't know what kind of picture I'm going to attach because they don't have this on their Instagram and they don't have this on their website. They don't have these palettes anywhere. I don't know where these palettes are coming from. Anyway, like the palettes are like a warm palette and a cold palette. One is looking like the renewed version of Oat Latte and another one is like pink, cool pink. I've never tried their quality actually. What do you think? Okay, let's move on to Etude, an iconic brand, one of my first Korean brands. In my Korean beauty trends of 2025, we discussed that single eyeshadows will make a comeback because they give us freedom of customization. And Etude legendary Look at My Eyes single shadows reinterpreted into a modern edition featuring 24 shades. There are mattes, matte pearls, shimmer and glitter textures. It's available since February 1st, which means that they're already available. They are already on OliveYoung Global. This is such a classic for Korean makeup that we cannot fully understand it. I mean, unless you're into Korean makeup since like 2010s. I was in the elementary school at that time. Unfortunately, I got into makeup closer to like 17, so I don't have like nostalgia for this, obviously. Milky Berry collection, just like we discussed, on the 13th of January they released it. Soft milky base combined with seasonal fresh strawberries. This is about the palette in the collection, looking really cute. The palette is really red. If you're watching me, you know that I'm afraid of red. Yeah, especially of red shimmers. So we have like 2 blush shades, 4 eyeshadow and one highlighter, I think. It's cute, especially like the lighter blush. The collection is inspired by strawberries and milk and includes Milky Berry Multi Palette and Dear Darling Oil Tint in 3 shades, I believe. Nice. There is a red one, pink one, and like transparent lilac one. Yeah, what can I say? Cute. I'm waiting for like the berry collection that will absolutely steal my heart. What else? Over Glowy Tint is now available in a new formula, Over Glowy Gloss. If you liked Over Glowy Tint and you wanted it in a gloss, this is a little bit specific, right? It was launched on the 1st of February, I believe, as well. 6 shades. I mean, cute shades, like always. And they have also launched a cushion. Etude collaborated with Kits to create a cloudy, fluffy cushion. If you're wondering what Kits is, a makeup shop, as far as I understand. The brand says, no heavy cakey feeling, just a bright, airbrushed complexion, like a blurred cloud filter. I am following a really interesting creator. She's Korean and she has big pores and like textured skin, and she is showing how complexion products look on her larger pores and more textured skin. And it's nice to see a real skin. She's trying cushions, she's trying foundations, so I will leave her link down in the description if you want to see a person who is Korean, who is trying almost all Korean complexion products without filters, without stuff like that, without ideal skin, without pores. I will leave her down in the description and you can check her out. Let's see Clio. They also have a productive winter. There's a new cushion foundation in many shades, another inclusive foundation in Korea. So there are like 6 light shades, 4 medium shades, 7 like medium into darker shades, and only 3 deeper shades. I mean, this okay, at least we have something. It's already good. It's available on Amazon already, so you can try it out. I haven't checked the ingredient list yet. I think potentially to maybe order this one. If you want me to test it, I will try to find a shade for myself. I like that Clio made a step to being more inclusive. I mean, we understand that smaller Korean brands like Alternative Stereo or About Tone, we understand that maybe they don't have the resources to go globally, but big brands like Etude, Clio, 3CE, they have everything to go globally because they are already very well known globally. So I appreciate the step forward. I'm sure it will bring them more money. So yes, please Clio, don't be afraid to become more inclusive. The thing I cannot resist. Crystal Glam Tint in new colors, inspired by freshness of apples. You know, when I say that I want a makeup product to inspire me, I want to look at it and I'm inspired. And this is how I want to buy new makeup. A product should inspire me in order for me to buy it. And this, the moment I saw it, I got inspired immediately, right away. When I saw the packaging, when I saw the colors, I think exactly about apples when I say it, about like red, juicy, sweet apples. Actually, apples with peanut butter is my favorite snack. If you never tried, please try it. A fresh, sweet, red apple with peanut butter. Peanut butter without sugar added. Just the natural peanut butter. The sweetness of the apple together with the taste of peanut butter. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. I'm literally eating it all the time. Please just try it and let me know what you think. I want this tint. I really want this tint. Like, look at this bottle. Look at this small little apple inside. Reminds me of a Snow White fairy tale. Also, Prism Highlighter, a very popular product of Clio, is now available with snowflake embossing in the pan. If you want like a cute highlighter, winter highlighter, it has a snowflake embossing now. I was not recording the sound this whole time, so the 30 minutes filmed are going to be filmed once again. Let's move on to 3CE. I was ready to say that I feel like the brand is dying out because I don't feel like they're as big as they were before. I don't see people speaking about them much. And now they're coming out with some big things. So my assumption is not correct. XL eyeshadow palette, 25 shades, exclusively for Musinsa. You know, when you just see it, before seeing the brand, you think that it feels strange. First, it's very unique and unusual for a Korean makeup brand to release a palette with so many shades. But second, now when we have a trend for single eyeshadows and customization and DIY palettes, this move is going in the opposite direction. I would say that it's strange if it would be any other brand but not 3CE. For them, it's kind of an iconic moment because they already had an XL palette. They released it like years ago. I wasn't into Korean makeup back then. Their XL palette in the past was like many shades of warm neutrals, and now they made an up-to-date palette with more trendy colors. Of course, there are some colors that look very similar in the pan, and I presume that they will look very similar on the eye. But I only found like maybe 4 colors like this, and the rest look pretty nice. I mean, I don't want it at all. I get really overwhelmed when I have so many shades. I don't know what to do with them, so it's not for me. But if you want to buy just one palette with everything, and 3CE, they are quite well known for a good quality of their shadows. So another product was released in December, but I ordered it and I'm guessing that it will be big, so I decided to include it here. It's a switch on blush lighter in 7 shades, already available on OliveYoung Global. I ordered the one in the shade Slick together with a brush. I was not interested at first, but then I've learned about the formula. It's a liquid formula that was frozen dried for 12 hours, combining the adherence of liquid with the soft pigmentation of powder. A liquid-based powder for a smooth and vibrant finish. I ordered because I'm curious to compare with another freeze-dried blush from Judy Doll. I'm not saying that the formula is exactly the same or that they're made in the same way, but the Judy Doll blush is also like frozen dried, and I'm really curious to compare. The Judy Doll blush is really interesting. I like the formula. The strange thing is the fact that it doesn't have kickback. I did a review of Judy Doll products, you can watch it on my channel, and I mentioned that when I touch this blush, I don't feel like it's makeup. I feel like it's something that is made out of plastic because there's no powder, there's no kickback. So I really want to try a similar formula but a Korean blush. And it's even, if you go on OliveYoung, you can see that there's a comparison between a normal powder product and a Judy Doll Switch On Blush Lighter. It's really interesting how it has no kickback whatsoever. Glazy Lip Glow, already available on OliveYoung Global. Double grape shade is available. Another grape shade if you are looking for. If you see that the bare grape is sold out everywhere, take a look. I found another grape shade for you. They're saying that there are 10 shades on their Instagram, but on their website they write that there are 9 shades. Or maybe I'm just missing, I don't know. Like, check on OliveYoung, check on their website, I see only 9 shades. But in one of their posts on Instagram, they're saying that there are 10 shades. Let's move on to Daisic. I'm pretty sure that you saw it already. Pure Water Lip Gloss, 14 shades, available on OliveYoung Global. Again, at first, I didn't want it. I mean, the packaging looks cute, but you know, not nice enough for me to want it just for the packaging. It looks childish, but like in a cute way. But again, I don't collect lip products. But then I was on YouTube and I saw swatches by Leo J and I fell in love with some of the colors. Again, I will leave a link to the short that I watched, and there were a couple of colors that I really liked, so I finally decided to order. Honestly, like the swatches on their Instagram, on official Daisic Instagram, they look a little bit too edited. And there's also a new collection announcement. The collection will be released on the 17th of February. Pink Blossom collection, 17th of February. It's the last day before the beginning of my new semester. I really don't want to learn, what was it? International economics. Like, I bet the exam on this subject will be awful. So there will be more palettes in the collection. Pure Water Lip Gloss, maybe there are going to be more shades or maybe just a different packaging. We don't know yet. Now when I'm filming it, there's only one post about it. and single eyeshadows. I'm really curious to try single eyeshadows by Daiso. And please, Daiso, they just have to release an empty DIY palette that is in their unique style, like cute and elevated at the same time. Please, I really want this kind of palette from them. Move on to Colorgram. A red bomb collection. I love the promotional content of this collection. I love the looks, I love makeups, I love the shade of red that they've chosen. I love the contrast between red and black. Everything is perfect, like, and actually this is the color that I associate with cherry. The collection is not associated with berries anyhow. They're just hearts and red, but nothing about berries. It's just my vision. I see cherry color like this. This is how I see cherry color. So in the collection, nude blur tint in new shades 9 to 13. Some of them don't look very different one from another. You definitely don't need all 4 of them. Fruity gloss tint in new shades 17, 18 and 19. Really juicy berry shades. Tint and Dory duo blusher in 5 red heart duo. There are also 3 single shadows in 14, which is a shimmery one, 15, which is a red matte one, and 16, which is a black one for eyeliner. And shade Reforming Brush liner in 08, 70% rose brown. They already had 30% rose brown, and this one is 70. It's so beautiful. These are really bold colors, really bold colors. I'm wondering about the pigmentation, especially of the blush. I'm wondering how they're going to look on deeper skin tones. I'm a little bit afraid. I love the colors, but can it be for me? And they also released a single shadow collection with 16 shades. There's also a small palette with 3 single shadows. I've actually never seen a palette for 3 single shadows before. I think the smallest I saw was 4. And lastly, before I lose my voice because I have a lot of pain in my throat, 2AN has released a Blooming Garden collection. It was released in the very end of the year. It has Dual Cheek in 11, Juicy Peach, and 12, Orange Flare, and Pure Glossy Highlighter in 4 shades. There's also a green one, really interesting. I'm not a fan of green, but it's unique. Better Me Eye Palette in Picnic, Dreaming, and Bubblegum. They look the same. Say your unpopular opinion and run. They all look the same. This is not necessarily a bad thing because I realized with 2AN palettes, it's like their feature. They have these 6-pan palettes that look very similar, just the undertones, the saturation is a little bit different from one palette to another, so that you cannot say they're completely the same, but at the same time they're very similar. I don't know for whom this is. I mean, for makeup artists, maybe yes. For a regular consumer to buy a palette that is a little bit less saturated, a little bit more saturated, like one tone brighter, one tone darker. I mean, I would be bored by that very easily. So let me know what you think about it. Do you have a palette from them? I'm not very impressed by the swatches of Dual Cheek as well. Honestly, I don't really like the official swatches on their Instagram because I don't think that they look nice. But yeah, maybe some people will like it. This is it for the first part because I have a lot of pain in my throat and I need to edit 3 videos in the next 2 days. One of the videos is a 3 hours of footage of me talking about skincare I've used in 2024. Yeah, stay tuned for the second part, which I will try my best to deliver, probably not on Monday, but Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm surprised that I didn't finish at like 3 AM, which was possible, but thank you so much for watching, for writing comments. Please let me know in the comments your opinion on recent releases. Did you buy anything? Are you excited for anything? I'm really happy to read all the comments. It doesn't matter if you agree with me or not. I'm happy to accept any opinion that you have, truly. Stay tuned for more videos. I have so many content ideas planned, you cannot imagine. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing, for writing comments, for liking the video. And if you like the content, feel free to stay. I will be really happy.